Hey, what's up, y'all? It's me, Miss Angie. I hope you all are doing well. And thank you so much for clicking on this video. I do appreciate you. If it is your first time ever watching any one of my videos or stopping by my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. It is a pleasure to have you. And hopefully at some point, if you like my content, you become one of my subscribers and join my little community. I promise you it's a lot of fun, or at least try to be fun. And if you are already subscribed to my channel, and you've watched my videos before, welcome back. It is great to have you. And I really do appreciate your support from the bottom of my heart. Guys, next week is fall. Let me repeat that. Next week is fall. I don't know about you, but fall is my favorite season. I'm a pumpkin spice kind of gal. I've already got my pumpkin spice creamer. And I already posted a fall related video, which, by the way, if you have not watched, make sure you watch my fall fragrance collection, especially if you are interested in sweet gourmand fragrances. But today, we are going to be talking about fragrances that I have worn the most so far. And let me just say that when I looked at this selection, I was shocked because I have some fragrances in my collection that I genuinely love, that I have called like my holy grail fragrances, but these are a little bit different. I have one holy grail fragrance, but these are a little bit different, which is interesting because fragrances are worn depending on the environment, mood, wardrobe, all of that. So I noticed that I've picked these fragrances because it's been primarily based on the weather and the types of occasions that I've been attending. So if you're curious to know what these four fragrances are, then make sure you stay to the end. I'm not going to hold y'all. Let's jump right into these fragrances. So the first one that I have been reaching for quite a bit, I'm going to butcher the name, by the way, but this is Cartier. Cartier, and this is Basier Vole. This is a beautiful, check the top out. This is a beautiful, clean, pure, simple floral fragrance. And this is all about the lilies. So you do have to like lilies to appreciate this fragrance because there's lily in the top note, lily in the middle note, and lily in the base. Now there are some touches of green notes, which really makes this feel realistic, like a fresh bouquet of lilies, like fresh cut lilies. And I'm here for it. This is so soft. It is so soft. It's so feminine. And I really would categorize this as a clean girl fragrance. Honestly, like this is a fresh out the shower kind of fragrance. Just for those type of women who you don't really like heavy fragrances, you just really wear fragrances for yourself, or you just want to smell clean and pretty. This is when you would pull out Base Vole. Now, I've been wearing this because I, one, want to smell clean, but two, like I have not been really going places lately that will call for me to reach out for fragrances that are just like groundbreaking. I just want to smell simple. And I've been wearing this one coming out of the shower. If I'm just running to the grocery store, I would put this one on and it works great. Now, this is not a compliment getting fragrance, but trust and believe if you sit next to somebody and they catch a whiff of it, just know in their mind, they're saying you smell good. Okay. So if this sounds like a kind of jam, you're interested, definitely give it a try. This is Cartier's Basier. I love this top. Next up, we have Philosykos, and this is from the house of Diptyque. So this fragrance is all about the fig, and I'm here for this one too. Now, this is a unique take on like fig because in the opening, like there's this very green, leafy, sappy opening, but as it dries, you get the most beautiful, milky, creamy coconut scent with like little hints of cedar. So there's like some woody notes in the base. And when I tell y'all, like the more it dries, the more it just wears so beautifully on the skin. Now, I enjoy wearing this when it's very hot outside, when it's humid, it's raining, because in my head, it captures nature. Like this is the fig tree. And when I'm outside, I'm like in nature. So it just kind of blends, if that makes any kind of sense. So like when I come from outside, like when you can smell like that, like outside, and especially if you worn like a sweet fragrance or just a fragrance that just doesn't mix well with the heat and it just smells worn off. No, 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 no. This one here, your skin is elevated. Like you come in smelling like coconuts and figs and green notes and cedar. Like it's beautiful. I get a lot of compliments on this one, by the way. And yeah, so if you like that kind of green vibe, especially if you're a coconut lover, I really think you should give this one a try. Philosykos from the House of Diptyque. Now these two here, let me just say real quick, these are more spring summer scents. But I think you can definitely, just because fall is next week, you can still get a good wearing out of these, because at least where I am in Texas, the heat is still blaring. So just know you can still kind of wear this as somewhat of a transitional type of fragrance. But that's just me, especially Philosykos. So next up we have Dolce and Gabbana's Parfum. This is a gorgeous fragrance here. This is more along the lines of a sweeter fragrance, very sweet, very feminine, and to me, this is like classic. You know, like a lady, a classic lady. Now, not along the lines of like Chanel, glamorous type. No, no, no. This is more of a simple woman. She wears timeless jewelry, but she's very simple, not basic, but just simple. She doesn't want to jump out there, but she makes a statement in her own way. And this is the perfect type of workplace scent, or really just if you're going somewhere where you're dressed up nicely, this is a great fragrance to wear every time. So I will say that it is very versatile, where it fits most occasions, especially where you're dressed very nicely. And it is a very nice everyday scent. Now let's get off into the notes. It has, I'm not going to list all of them, but the ones that definitely jump out. Um, you have orange blossom, you have raspberry, you have neroli. There's some marshmallow in here. There's heliotrope. There is some vanilla, sandalwood. So this is a very like sweet marshmallow type of fragrance. If you've ever smelled Love Don't Be Shy by Killian, a lot of people compare that fragrance to this. I personally don't get that. Honestly, I like this one a lot better. I think it's a lot more refined. It's a lot more mature, but not like dated type mature, but it just smells a little bit more sophisticated in my personal opinion. But I really do love this fragrance. I've been reaching for this one like whenever I'm going somewhere very where I'm dressed up. I put this on every single time. It lasts all day. I haven't gotten a compliment on this one yet, but I definitely know that I wear it for myself. Honestly, I wear all my fragrances for myself. But every now and then I can appreciate a compliment, but not yet. Maybe I'll put it back and let y'all know. But I really think this is a beautiful fragrance. If you like that combination, if you like the notes that I've listed, definitely give Dolce and Gabbana Parfum a try. I promise you, you will like it. Last but not least, we have Fleur de Peau from the House of Diptyque. By the way, if you haven't realized, I'm a Diptyque fan. I really love their fragrances. I just think they are so artsy, and I love it. So Fleur de Peau is a very unique fragrance, but beautiful at the same time. This is a very like I would say floral, but it is a floral fragrance, but it's like a powdery, musky type of scent, like fresh, clean linen. Oh, it like fresh, clean linen with powdery notes, and there's like this muskiness to it that is just simply gorgeous. Let's jump into the notes because I mean the notes are crazy. I love how it's blended. So in the opening, you have aldehydes. So aldehydes tends to give off like this almost soapy kind of feel, like very clean, fresh linen type of smell, which is definitely what I get when I first smell it in the opening and really throughout the entire fragrance. There are other notes. There's pink pepper. I get that. There is bergamot in here, and there's angelica. Now, like I said, I mainly get the aldehydes and I get the pink pepper. The other ones, not so much, but I would say that that gives it sort of a brighter opening. Now, as it starts to wear in the middle, you get iris and you get damask rose. I get iris, which is iris gives off got the powdery scent, so almost like that, like powdery and lipsticky, which makes sense. I do get that in this fragrance, but in the best way. I promise. I know lipsticky doesn't sound the best, but it it works. It really works. And then as it dries, like oh my gosh, you have musk, you have ambergris, ambrette, amberwood. Oh my gosh, you have leather and carrot. Oh my gosh, it the way this fragrance is blended is just like it's perfection to me. This is actually one of my like signature scents. As you can see, I have been wearing this one quite a bit. Um, this is another clean girl fragrance, but this is a little bit more elevated. This is clean girl elevated. Also, this is for men too. So don't be off put by some of those notes. This is a clean man fragrance as well. So if you like what I mentioned, or if you're looking for something unique, because I do think this is unique but definitely wearable. Another one I get compliments on. Like the last time I wore it, this girl I went to a restaurant. She was like, "What are you wearing?" And so I told her, she's like, "It smells really good." So I definitely will say this stops people in their tracks because it gives off like a beautiful, like powdery, musky type of scent. I can go on and on about this fragrance, but again, this is Fleur de Peau from the house of Diptyque. All right, so hopefully you made it to the end. Congratulations. That is all I have for today. Guys, give those a try if any one of those appeal to you. Let me know your scent of the day. Drop it in the comments. Let me know if there's anything you would like me to give a review on, or if you have any suggestions, would love to hear it. But until next time, talk to you later. Bye.